Here are 3 games that you as a Christian should be playing this Halloween. Number 1 is Bloodborne. I know what you're thinking. You're like, whoa, hold up, Noah. Isn't that a bit much for a Christian? To be honest, as me, I love Souls games. Souls games are great. They're hard difficulty, and they have an interesting story if you actually take the time to learn it or watch a Vati video. I think Bloodborne is the best Halloween Souls game. A lot of the Souls games work because they're all dark themed. I mean, that's in most of the names is dark, but Bloodborne is specifically focused on a setting that is filled with gothic horror. This just fits so well with the Halloween themes. Now, I will say there are moments that are a little bit, maybe almost too far. They do lean into the Cthulhu kind of like, oh, horrific kind of scariness of like, what is this thing that I'm looking at? I have no idea. So obviously, stuff like that could be a problem. Bloodborne also, in the name, blood is a major theme in this game. So if you don't like seeing a lot of blood and gore, this is probably not the best game for you. I will still say Bloodborne is still a fun game, and out of all the Souls games, with its unique mechanics of different kind of healing, different kind of bullets of where you actually can't block, which is somewhat of a major mechanic in the Dark Souls games, not having this at all creates a very unique Souls experience, and I love it a lot. I played it, I beat it, I beat the Orphan of Cause. It was a hard fight, but it was so fulfilling. It's such a good time. This game is a great game, and I recommend it as a Christian. As a reminder, I'm no pricey Christian gamer. I love RPGs and JRPGs. As mentioned, Dark Souls is a major RPG that I love, an action RPG. I love turn-based, but I love action RPGs also. And I think it's important to watch out for our spirituality and be protected and be aware of what we're doing. A common trope that I will always go to is, hey, what are you putting in your body? Like, sure, you can eat junk food like candy, but it's going to have an effect on your body. And that's the same with video games, I believe. Sure, you can play that video game no matter how bad, even if it's GTA, even that you can play, but you do have to keep in mind that you are ingesting that on such a personal level because it's video games. It's such an active process of a media that you are, in some regards, ingesting this, and it is going to infect your body. These are games that I've played, I've enjoyed, and I still approve, but there are red flags that, hey, if you don't think these are right for you, you don't have to play them, okay? You don't have to. But also, if you think you can and it's fine, you should play them. They're really good. Game number 2 is Hollow Knight. Now, if you want a less extreme game, but you still like the hard Souls difficulty, Hollow Knight is perfect for you. The somber tones and the atmosphere and the music of this game is so beautiful, it's so nice and almost relaxing at times. This Metrovania of going around and slowly unlocking places and exploring is so much fun. With still having a beautiful art style and aesthetic, it's such a good and big game that is great and fun, while still being super hard. The bosses of the games are great and fulfilling to fight and face and beat eventually, and just roaming the area and slowly unlocking, collecting things, talking to little NPCs. I love this game so much. It's such a good game. So if you're a Christian and you feel like playing a game where, sure, technically a red flag would be there are gods in this game, it's not like a major focus where I think you playing this is going to really convert you or you're sinning against God by playing this, but it's something to keep a note. I think for the most part, this game is pretty chill and pretty okay to play. You should play it. It's a really good game. The final game is the game that I actually am playing right now on stream over on Hero Scrub. I'm playing Darkest Dungeon 2. This is the game I've kind of chosen as like, hey, let's play this for this October, this spooky season. Let's play this game. I played Dark Souls 1 before and I've kind of gushed about it previously, but I like this game a lot. Sure, there's a lot of caveats to this game. Darkest Dungeon, a major mechanic of this game is going insane. And so obviously you're going to be seeing things that are insane. So there's a lot of emphasis on this idea of almost this Cthulhu, that kind of horrific side of things kind of breaches into this game. With all those aside, I still love this game so much, especially from what little I've played of Darkest Dungeon 2. Caveat, I have not beaten the game compared to the other two, so I can't have my full condorse because I haven't beaten it. Hold some grace there. But from what I played of this game, even just from Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 2, the improvements they made and how they made it more of a roguelike, in my opinion, has been enjoyable. I love they have little story missions that are great. They have an emphasis on, hey, you're the hope of the world, your light shines. And that reminds me a lot of us as Christians, what we're doing. So that's kind of fun. And overall, the gameplay is still hard and enjoyable to play. I love this idea of this gameplay and this mechanic. And the focus of this game is so much more on working together as a team. And that has been very fulfilling. So it's been such a great game and a game that I've enjoyed during this spooky season. And I suggest to you,
we could try, I was gonna say we could try to put the combo on. We could try to heal ourselves. I think that's also a good plan. Crit! Let's go. No, stop. Yeah, good miss, good miss. Like, leave him alone. I think we just gotta go for it and hope we're fine, right?